Correctly.
Yeah, good evening, Sandeep. How are you?
Fine. Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing?
How is life? Last 23 hours, kaisa raha? How is your friend, by the way?
Yeah, he's better. He's better. Probably last 2 days he didn't have to say. So he's
आपका
expecting.
voice clear नहीं आ रहा है. Are you using any?
Ah, वो one use किया. Is it better?
Say again.
Is it better now?
It's better now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
he's
Hi,
better.
hi,
He's
Shivani.
better.
How are you?
All good.
All good. Good. So, how was the last 23 hours? कुछ फर्क पड़ा जिंदगी? I'm eager to listen. I did a wonderful session tonight in Tuesdays with Life Coach Pinal. You must listen to it. I'll share the recordings. So how was it? Did you consciously observe or discover what are your convincing strategy? What are your motivation strategy? What are your decision strategies? Any link with any decision that you have taken throughout the day? See, मेरी मजबूरी ये है कि मैं सेशन ले रहा हूँ तो मुझे बात करनी पड़ेगी. कम से कम आप भी कुछ मजबूरी बनाओ. Only then you can talk.
I can talk, Pinaki. I can talk for hours. That's what I'm very famous for.
So how was it for you? How much you discovered yourself? Or what did you discover about yourself in last 23 hours?
Pinaki, I'm actually focusing on understanding my self-talk strategy. Like what kind of self-talk I'm indulging in, and how do I convince myself? How do I motivate myself? Because the last 1 week sessions have given me a completely new dimension of looking at things. I never looked at how I talk to myself, you know. And now I am paying attention here and there at different times of the day. I'm catching myself, like what am I doing? What am I thinking? But here is the greatest discovery I have made. It's a really, really great discovery. It's a big breakthrough for me. And that is that when I sometimes sit in meditation, the mind runs and I am talking a lot. But now I'm working like a third party person, trying to listen myself. And suddenly there is no talking happening. बात ही बंद हो जाती है. So that's my greatest discovery. Don't stop yourself. Just listen to yourself. And then when I'm just by listening myself, it automatically becomes quiet. All the irrelevant talks just disappear. So I can only say that, I have to keep working on it for much longer to understand more, to take advantage of this thing. But you have definitely opened a completely new dimension, a completely new door for me. Thank you, Pinaki.
Okay. अपने आप को भी थोड़ा सा थैंक यू दो.
नहीं, मैं अपने आप को
जो भी सीखा वो खुद को सिखाया ना.
Yes.
मैंने खाली बोलने का काम किया. मैंने अपने एक्सपीरियंस शेयर किया. But whatever you taught yourself is what you took the
Very true.
responsibility.
Very true. It's very true. Probably you are what you're saying is not just probably, it's true, because you have been telling this thing for the last 2 sessions also. इस बार ही मैं सुन के उसको समझ पाया हूं, तो ये मेरा ही थैंक यू है. थैंक यू पिनाकी. थैंक यू माई सेल्फ.
Very important. We use a word called faith, F-A-I-T-H. Faith not in terms of religion, faith in terms of having faith in myself or having faith in something. Vishwas की जब हम बात करते हैं, like something close to trust, beyond trust. It's not about just trust; it's beyond trust. But I know that this is going to happen. I know ये होना ही है, kind of. All your feelings have to impact that faith level about yourself. Like, unless you have faith in yourself, you cannot take it to the next level. You cannot take anything to the next level by having faith in anybody else. Even having faith in God won't allow you to do that. You have to have that faith in yourself. That gut feeling kind of होता है. मुझे अपने ऊपर विश्वास है, मैं कर दूँ. That makes a huge difference. Then you don't need to depend on anybody, or you don't even need to attach or get attached with your decisions. Get attached with your thoughts. Faith in faith, मतलब मुझे पता चल गया कि मेरा कन्विंस स्ट्रेटेजी ये है. Now तू कितना कर ले, मैं तेरा पता कर लेता हूँ, तू बोलता जा. It's like that. That is what
Thank you.
faith is all about.
I think this is another great tip you gave me.
Yeah.
How
I
to
will-
find my conventional strategy.
Someday हो सकता है इसके ऊपर मैं डिटेल में बात करूं. But today I'm just giving us some sense of it. Faith. If you have faith in you ना, आपको कोई हिला नहीं सकता. सीधी बात है. Nobody can even vibrate you. Forget about moving you. You have complete faith in yourself, like a tree which stands on its roots. उसको हिला नहीं सकते. वो वहीं पे खड़ा है, शायद कितना भी बड़ा तूफान आ जाए, पत्ता गिरा देगा लेकिन उसको हिला नहीं पाएगा. That is what faith is all. And this comes only when you have complete clarity about your motivation, convincer, and decision strategies. Good. बैग बेचा एक भी कल.
बैग बैग अभी नहीं, कल तो कोई नहीं बेचा है. आज सुबह शायद एक ऑर्डर कंफर्म हो रहा है, छोटा सा, बहुत छोटा सा है. इट्स ओके. सम मूवमेंट इज वेरी हेल्पफुल. लिटिल मूवमेंट, इवन इफ देयर इज नो मच
आज
प्रॉफिट.
ना किसी को भी एक बैग बेच दो, देखो क्या होता है.
एक तो हो जाएगा सर आज.
Just sell one and then you see what happens.
एक तो हो जाएगा आज, आई कैन टेल यू दैट. एक समझ लिए एक तो मतलब ऑलमोस्ट रेडी है ऑर्डर.
देखो क्या होता है.
श्योर.
You
थैंक यू
will get a
पिनाकी.
sense of faith. Sense of faith क्या बोलता है कि मेरे हाथ में अगर बैग है ना तो बिक जाएगा. ये होता है फेथ. अगर मैंने मेरे हाथ में बैग उठा लिया, ये वहां पे वापस नहीं जाएगा, वो बिक ही जाएगा.
I think you just said a very very beautiful word, पिनाकी. गट फीलिंग. एक गट फीलिंग होता है ना कि हाँ ये हो जाएगा, तो वो हो जाता है. एंड वो गट फीलिंग ही लेके आना है, वो फेथ से ही आएगा. और कुछ उसका
Faith,
सोर्स नहीं.
faith, faith is coupled. It's beyond gut feeling. Faith मैंने अभी, I just give you an example.
Okay.
अगर मैंने ये बैग उठा लिया, ये वापस नहीं जाएगा वहां. वो बिकी वो पैसे ही लेके वापस आए. That's what I'm talking about.
आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड इट पिनाकी, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. अभी मुझे सिर्फ गट फीलिंग तक ही समझ आया है शायद मेरा एक्सपीरियंस के
Faith
हिसाब
is
से.
that strength. You know
तो
that the topper of the class. कितना भी डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन आ जाए,
हो जाएगा.
मैं इतना मार्क्स निकाल लूं. कितना टफ क्वेश्चन बना सकता है. That is what faith is all about.
So faith is a little blind, Pinaki. Would you say that?
Blind, probably I won't say it is blind. It is probably that उसको क्या बोलते हैं, समुंदर में होता है ना लाइट हाउस. It is that lighthouse. See, you are in a turbulent sea. You are somewhere in the sea and you do not know where it is. And then from a far distance you see a light. That is what faith.
Okay.
That now you know if I sail towards that direction, I will reach a land. Faith is that light. Lighthouse wala light. Or you can say that lighthouse itself. So your lighthouse is your convincer strategy, motivation and decision strategies. You know, if I am in touch with my own strategies, मैं भटकूंगा नहीं. I will not get distracted. Connect it with money. पूरा life बदल जाएगा. Staying detached. Because that is the only scorecard that you and I have after we left our school and college.
Detachment.
नहीं, scorecard. Now, how do I know how much efficient I am? तो स्कोर शीट मार्कशीट जो था ना वो कॉलेज तक था, उसके बाद और मार्कशीट
मनी
मिला
है.
नहीं. Now I have to deal with money sheet. मार्क्स नहीं है तो पैसे से उसको करना पड़ेगा ना. कुछ तो मेजरमेंट होगा. Something you see, you can only improve upon something which you can measure. इसीलिए you cannot improve upon your feelings. You can't measure it. So you can work on something only what you can measure. So unless there is something using which you can measure your growth, you can measure your productivity, you really don't know where you are. So once you cross that domain, that border of school, college, whatever, your highest education, then the only option you have is to compare it with money. This is where detachment is required. It's not कि मुझे लाखों रुपए चाहिए क्योंकि मेरे को एक गाड़ी खरीदनी है. It will लाखों रुपए इसलिए चाहिए because I want to prove myself that I can make that much of money. इतना औकात मेरा है. That is what I'm talking about detachment. That I will not touch that money. Probably I'll just use it for some charity. Like sometimes when I offer some services to my clients, so I ask them for some money. Then they ask me कि इसके लिए भी आप मतलब पैसे मांग रहे हो. मैंने बोला मेरे लिए नहीं मांग रहा. चलो तुम जितना देना चाहते हो दे दो. I will show you that I have used this money to donate somewhere. किसी और को जरूरत है. मुझे देने में तुम्हें चैलेंज लग रहा है ना. मुझे मत दो. I will give a proof that I have donated this money somewhere. And I'm keeping it open to you. जितना मर्जी देना है तो. तब डिटैचमेंट आ जाता है, नहीं तो अटैचमेंट आ रहा है. So I'm building the momentum for tonight's session. देखते हैं कहाँ जाते हैं. Okay, so how is it for you, Sandeep, Shivani, What did you discover about yourself?
For me, Pinaki, I'm finding it's not so easy to catch myself. So
वो तो practice करना पड़ेगा.
हाँ वही है.
Not so easy नहीं बोले. It is easy to catch myself if I follow the system.
अच्छा. Yes, if follow system, why your question is not by heart. I need to open the slide or open the document and then. So
Lighthouse.
काफी
अब lighthouse दिख रहा है ना. It was not so easy because I did not know where I was. But now I can see a lighthouse, so I know that land is there. Some land is there. My only objective is to move towards that lighthouse. Now, if there is a lot of turmoil in the sea, it will be difficult for you to travel in that direction, आसानी से. But you know the direction वही है, जाना वहीं पे है.
Direction, yes, that much clarity is there. That much clarity is there. Definitely.
So you are saying the same thing, खाली language change कर दो. Instead of saying that it's not so easy, now we upgraded a little ourselves. So we are saying that now I know where I need to go.
Yeah. Now I know we are.
Yeah, and work in progress. जैसे गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का कोई भी काम होता है सरकार का, वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस. सो पहला ईंट का शिलान्यास से एंड जब प्रोजेक्ट खत्म हो जाता है उसका इनॉग्रेशन का जो शिलान्यास होती है, इन दोनों इन दोनों केस में दो नारियल जो फोड़ा जाता है, इन दोनों डिस्टेंस, ये जो दोनों जर्नी का जो एंड है, स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट एंड पॉइंट है, इस बीच में जो भी होता है उसको बोलते हैं वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस. दो नारियल टूटते हैं. फर्स्ट वन इज बिफोर द स्टार्ट, it starts, and one is after it finishes. Incidentally, जो इनॉग्रेट करता है उसी के नाम से वो याद रहता है.
Right. Recency effect.
Good. So, see, we are going to have our graduation ceremony this Sunday. So this Sunday we will completing the third batch, and I would request each one of you to be prepared with at least a 3-minute speech on your experience about this entire workshop. और 3-minute speech इतना authentic होना चाहिए so that every time you listen to it, it must motivate, encourage, and inspire. Are you reading? So Sunday 8:30 we are having the session in the morning, and you have to come up with a 3-minute speech. वो जैसे देना है वैसे दो. इम्प्रॉम्प्टू देना इम्प्रॉम्प्टू दो, लिख के देना लिख के दो, पढ़ के देना पढ़ के दो, चैट जीपीटी का हेल्प लेना चैट जीपीटी का हेल्प लो. चैट जीपीटी का हेल्प लेना तो it's very easy. For 3 minutes 180 into 2, it should have at least 360 words. So 400 words का अगर कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट बनाओगे उसको पढ़ने के लिए 3 मिनट लगेगा. So whatever it is, you have to speak for 3 minutes. Whether it is slide presentation or whatever it's, you have to speak for 3 minutes. And that speech should be such that every time you listen to that speech on your own, It must encourage, motivate, and inspire. Doable?
Yes.
आज से प्रैक्टिस शुरू कर दो. Okay, so we'll talk about a concept which is all about 5G. So what comes to your mind when you hear about this word 5G? Photo shoot का हो गया हमारा? नहीं हुआ ना? Let's come on camera. तो ऐसे लगे सब ऐसे ही बैठे होते, सब शर्ट वर्ट पहनना, बाल सेट किया और फिर कैमरे में आया, है ना? शिवानी को लग रहा है गैस को सिम में रख के अभी आई. Can't hear you. Okay,
बैठे
so
इंटरव्यू बट पता नहीं आज बात करने का मूड ही नहीं हो रहा है.
कोई बात नहीं, अब बात कर ली ना, मूड खत्म, मूड चेंज्ड.
He
बात
made you to
करने का,
speak.
the moment you say बात करने का मूड नहीं करा, आपने बात कर ली ना.
That I was going to tell.
सोच
Mood is
रही हूँ
set.
क्या बोलूं.
Mood is set. Okay. So yeah, here we go. Look at. चलो वैसी फोटो आ गई, बहुत सुंदर फोटो. All right, so so what comes to your mind when you think of 5G?
Faster network than 4G.
बोलो
Hmm.
बोलूं या चुप रहो.
Good, good, good. What else? What else?
Goals, grace, gratitude,
Generosity.
generosity और glee.
Great.
मैंने 9G लिखा है बुक में, बताया भी था आपको एक बार.
बात करने का मूड नहीं कर रहा है.
अब हो गया. पहले नहीं कर रहा था. एग्जैक्टली वही पेज खोला है, देखिए 9G. That is goals, God, growth, grace, gratitude, giving, go-getter and glee.
बात करने का मूड करेगा तो क्या होगा गॉड नोस.
तो मैंने रैंडम पेज ऐसे बुक का खोला और वही पेज खोला.
तो so what we are going to do is actually हाँ अपने सपनों के लिए भी ना 5G का नेटवर्क का इस्तेमाल करेंगे. एंड और शिवानी 9G बता रही है, हो सकते 9G का भी हमें
मैंने एक लाइन इसके आगे लिखी है, वो बताऊं?
अभी थोड़ी देर बाद बताना, मुझे भी कुछ बोल दो.
ठीक है, सुनती हूँ.
You shared that pic also, Shivani, in the group. Share the pic.
भेजती हूँ. और फोन पे ही तो लगा हुआ है अभी, आज लैपटॉप पे नहीं लगाया, बाद में भेजती हूँ.
आप लोग ना छा जाओ, यू नो, पूरी दुनिया आपके लिए वेट कर रहा है, सबके लिए. एक्चुअली छा जाओ.
I completed my goal. 45 video.
क्या
40?
बात है.
वाओ.
राजेश्वरी का भी बर्थडे था 2-3 दिन पहले ना.
नहीं, 15th अगस्त को है. मैरिज एनिवर्सरी 12th मई को आ रहा है अभी. ये मंथ
12 में तो आ रहा है.
हाँ. 15th August.
कल अंकिता ने केक डाला था, मुझे लगा अंकिता का बर्थडे है क्या?
हाँ मुझे भी लगा कि राजेश्वर का बर्थडे है, वो मैसेज देख।
नहीं, अंकिता ने डाला था केक, अजय नहीं।
All right. So see, the 5G is the fifth generation of mobile wireless technology, and it is set to revolutionize the way we connect to the internet and voice networks. It's a new type of wireless technology that is designed to be faster, more reliable, more secure, and previous generation of mobile technology. What I'm talking about, listen to this whole thing to create a 5G network for yourself. Growth उसी हिसाब से होगा. Probably you need to replace your existing networks. Let me put it this way, put it straight actually. See, I am into many WhatsApp groups right now, जहाँ पे हम लोग common हैं. Many of us are common in those groups. What I have discovered that those groups are not good enough for making money now. They have come to a saturation. वहां से जितना revenue generate हो सकता था वो हो चुका है. थोड़ा बहुत और निकलेगा, उससे बाद नहीं निकलेगा. So you need to look for new pastures. New pastures ढूंढने का बहुत सारे तरीका है. एक तरीका मैं अभी बता देता हूँ, which I am following for almost last 6 months and I am getting phenomenal results. It is like subscribing to this 199, 99, 299 wala programs. When you subscribe, normally they put you in a WhatsApp group. So when they put you in the WhatsApp group, you already get a filtered data. And the kind of money that they have invested to get that data, you have access to that. So you don't need to invest on that data. You need to invest your time, money, and time, energy, and efforts. Like if I talk about time and tea, that is what team and tea, that is what you need to work with those data which is coming to you. So all new data, you need to build new relationship with them, and eventually you can use it to build your own network. लेकिन उनका ग्रुप में डाल देंगे तो फिर आप बर्बाद हो जाएंगे. तो आप ग्रुप में नहीं डालना है, आपको धीरे धीरे उनको यूज करना है. Okay, this is creating phenomenal result for me. Phenomenal results. इसीलिए मैं अपने जो existing groups है वहाँ पे I am least interested to promote my products right. ठीक है? So because people who do not know you, chances are high you get a business over there. Number one, and number two is अपना LinkedIn profile को जितना बेहतर से बेहतरीन बना सकते हो. Okay, because your LinkedIn profile is your advertisement. So how I am connecting people, मैं उनको बोल रहा हूँ कि what is your LinkedIn profile. अब उसके पास है तो अच्छी बात है, नहीं है तो मैं हूं ना. है ना? So that is the starting point. Rapport building. Find out what is common. Okay, I strongly recommend all of you to start working on this. ठीक है, existing group जो है उसको भूल जाओ. उसमें से जितना मेहनत आप डालोगे ना उसके हिसाब से जो रिटर्न आना वो नहीं आएगा. एक दफा दो दफा आएगा, उसके बाद नहीं आएगा. ठीक है. So now what we are talking about is creating a network, a 5G network for us. So we'll use all these 5G technologies that I'm going to share with you to create that network. You need to identify the people who are good for you to get your business done. By the way, people who do not do in online coaching, you can apply the same technique to build your own business. Process same hai. The technology is same. Okay. So 5G uses higher frequencies than 4G, which allows for much higher data transfer rates. And 5G also has lower latency, which means that there is less delay between when you send the data and receive it. Tonight, we'll talk about something very deep and profound. And it's about the science of setting up a conscious connection with the universe, tapping into the cosmic tapestry. We'll embark on a journey into the realm of consciousness, exploring the profound connection that exists between us and the vast universe. This connection, often subtle and elusive, is a fundamental aspect of our being, a thread woven into the cosmic drapery of our very existence. You know, there's a scientist called Carl Sagan. He's one of my favorite authors also. He's an American astronomer and he's a planetary scientist and science writer. So here a famous quote, which is said, "We are a way for the cosmos to know itself. We are composed of the same elements that make up stars and planets, a testament to our cosmic origin." The universe communicates with us in various ways, from the indistinct whispers of intuition to the grand spectacles of nature. By turning into these cosmic signals, we can deepen our connection with the universe. आपको आपके सारे client universe से ही मिलने वाले. They are all there in the quantum field. We have to become our masterpiece in using that quantum field. ठीक है, बहुत टफ नहीं है, लेकिन काम करना पड़ेगा. You have to be in action. ठीक है. Through the 1 minute wake up meditation that you learned and practiced over the past couple of weeks. 1 minute wake up meditation, which you're talking about, those 11 commandments. That's the wake up meditation, that I am the architect of my destiny. The rest of my life is the best of my life. Whatever it takes, I choose to stay positive throughout the day. I'm talking about those 11 commandments. You can access the higher states of consciousness and align your body and mind with the cosmic flow of divine energies. This, coupled with mindfulness, allows you to appreciate and acknowledge the beauty, brilliance, and wonders of the universe, even in the most ordinary moments of life. Along with this, nature connection, spending time exclusively with nature, can foster a profound sense of connection with the subtle vibrations of the universe around. By immersing yourself in the beauty of forests, mountains, and oceans, you can experience a direct connection to the cosmic energy. On top of all this, engaging yourself in creative pursuits such as art, music, or writing can also be a dynamic way to tap into the creative energy of the universe. Trusting your intuition is essential for navigating the complexities of life. It is the inner voice that guides you towards your highest potential. Incidentally, आज हम जब पढ़ रहे थे Think and Grow Rich, we are only talking about intuition, the sixth sense. Now, बाकी जो आपको दिख रहा है, that is an outcome of your 5 senses. The sixth sense is the sense, the making sense of all your senses, according to NLP. Making sense of all the senses. So whatever information we are receiving using all your input devices, eyes, ears, nose, taste, skin, smell, you are making a sense of it. And that is what is making sense of senses all about. Like something, for example, you think of an orange. It has a visual impact. It has an auditory impact. उसे एक smell है, उसे एक taste है, उसे एक particular touch and feel है. And you combine all those things into one, which is called your making sense of all the senses. So whatever you are seeing, feeling about your business, about your life, about people in your life, you are making a sense of senses of the inputs that you are receiving from those people or from those things. And that is what you are putting inside your head. And you are creating an internal representation of that object. What we are talking about is using that internal representation in a dynamic new way now. So a conscious connection with the universe leads to increased feelings of peace, joy, and fulfillment. By tapping into cosmic intelligence, you can make wiser choices and navigate life's challenges with greater ease. A connection with the universe can spark creativity and inspire innovative ideas, leading to more meaningful and fulfilling relationships. So I just gave an example that Many of these coaches, they will tell you funnel, 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 funnel. They'll say you invest this much, you create this ad, and you attract so many people, and then this percentage, that percentage, and eventually you get the people who are going to pay and take the training from you, or who are going to pay and buy your product. That is the way it is happening traditionally. Now, if I say that I do not have that much of money, or I do not want to invest that much of money, how can I get the same advantage? So whatever challenges you're facing in your life, the only question that you should ask yourself is, how can I? I know it's not easy. It doesn't look like easy. How can I still get the same impact or get almost the same value by staying in my limit? How can I do that? You are asking a question to universe. Universe को आप पूछ रहे हो कि you are showing me so many ways. At the same time, you know that I do not have that much of money, time, or creative skills to invest in to getting this data. So how can I do that? And see, this idea came to me. आप बिलीव नहीं करोगे, मैंने ब्रायन ट्रेसी का सेशन अटेंड करके वहां से 3 क्लाइंट निकाल. One of them now sitting in India, and he created a group today, a kind of mastermind group, and he invited me to moderate that group. He said, आप आओ और इसको moderate करो, मैं आपको client देता हूं. The biggest advantage is that nobody knows me. So the first line of contact is your LinkedIn profile. And the first message which I posted in that group is, I want to see your LinkedIn profile, and based on that, I will take the next step. जिसका प्रोफाइल बढ़िया है ठीक है, जिसका नहीं है नहीं, जिसका नहीं है उसको मैं क्या बोल सकता हूँ? I know how to create a good LinkedIn profile. You think you deserve one? आपको चाहिए. So I can create a business opportunity there also if I want to do that. Though that is not my area. I am not there to design a LinkedIn profile for anybody. But मैंने एक opportunity खोला ना, I can open that opportunity. See how universe is promoting. Universe is saying जो सब लोग कर रहे हैं आपको उसको करने की जरूरत नहीं. If we talk about Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, auto suggestion. This is the example of auto suggestion. You asked how can I, and you got that auto suggestion. This, you ask how can I, you get that intuition. And they are spending in thousands. Why do you need to do that? You spend 200. Whatever group they put you, उस group का limit है 1000. मेरे ख्याल से अभी तो limit भी बढ़ गया. So people will keep on getting added there. You find out who could be a potential client for you. Auto suggestion. So with this new awareness, are you ready to dive into the cosmic world of the universe now? We are talking about cosmic world. We are talking about taking advantage of the quantum world. Real time We have heard about it, we have read about it, we have attended many training sessions, many YouTube videos, but what I'm talking about tonight is actually putting it into action. Actually cosmos को अपना दोस्त बना दो, cosmic energy को अपना दोस्त बना दो, cosmic vibrations को अपना दोस्त बना दो, because you are already blessed with that. The only thing is you are not aware of it, or probably even if you are aware of it, you really do not know how to leverage that cosmic energy. और cosmic energy leverage करने के लिए the first thing that you need is detachment. Attachment से वो मिलने वाला नहीं है, because it is such a powerful energy कि at least I can say about myself, मेरा तो इतना ज्ञान बुद्धि नहीं है कि मैं समझ सकूं. The only option that I have is to leverage it, and I love leveraging. I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I want to leverage the wheel. Okay, जो इन्वेंट करना चाहते हो उसको करने तो आप लेवरेजिंग में मतलब. Okay, so I know you are. So tonight I will share with you the science of 5G networking to consciously connect with the universe for your growth and prosperity on your journey towards infinite excellence. So the first G of this 5G is being gentle. I'll share the document with you, so I'm not going into much detail. However, I will only focus right now is experiencing the vibrations of these words. Okay. See, these words came into being because the cosmic energy wanted the experience or feelings of these words to be transmuted into the human mind. ये शब्द कहाँ से आया? How, like every word that you are using in communication, कहाँ से आया ये? It's not human beings invented. It was given to human beings. It was given to you and me. AI is an outcome of this brain. हमें लगता है हमने AI बनाया. हमने AI नहीं बनाया. हमें वो इंटेलिजेंस दिया गया कि जो काम तू करके समय व्यर्थ कर रहा है, द टाइम दैट यू आर वेस्टिंग, वो वेस्ट मत कर. यूज दिस ब्रेन टू डू समथिंग एल्स. यूज दिस ब्रेन something else which you cannot do otherwise, which you cannot create a device to do it for you. Whatever your device can do, just use it. That's why it started with calculator, so that you don't need to calculate. Then came scientific calculators, then came computers, then came networking, then came internet, now AI. AI से डरना नहीं है. AI कॉस्मोस ने आपके लिए बना के दिया है, so that you don't need to do those work and waste your time, energy, effort and money on that. Your job is to take it to the next level. यहाँ तक अभी तक मैं कर रहा था अपना दिमाग लगा के, अभी जरूरत नहीं है. अभी उसको बोले तू मेरे लिए करते अलादीन का जी, the genie of Aladdin, right? So the first G of 5G is being gentle. Gentleness is the quality of being kind, considerate, and patient. It is the ability to treat others with respect and compassion, even when they are difficult or uncooperative. Gentleness is also about being gentle with yourself. It is about admiring, accepting, and acknowledging your own flaws and weaknesses and treating yourself with kindness, understanding, and compassion every moment. Okay? This is followed by being gleeful, the second G of 5G. Glee is a feeling of joy, delight, and exuberance. It is a state of mind that is characterized by positive emotions and a sense of well-being. Glee is a complex emotion that is often associated with happiness. However, it is more than just feeling happy. It is a feeling of intense joy and excitement that is often accompanied by a sense of wonder and awe. Glee is also a feeling of gratitude and appreciation for the good things in life. That's why when I wish you people, I say, sweet more earning, divine angels. Earning is not limited to money. Actually, when I say sweet more earning, I refer to everything that is sweet in your life. People, relationships, your health, your customers, your clients, your students, the house you live, the books you read. I'm talking about everything that is sweet, that brings sweetness in your life. Sweet more earning of everything that brings sweetness in your life. When everything happens, your energy level will be so high that money has to flow. You know, money flows from lower potential to higher potential. आप अपने आप को एलिवेट करते 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 ऐसी जगह पे लेके जाओ, your energy levels will be so high that energy of money will also flow there automatically. You don't need to work hard for it. That is the last thing that will happen. So sweet more earning is all about that. Sweet people around me. Okay. High energy people. However, it is more than just a feeling of happiness. It is a feeling of intense joy and excitement that is often accompanied by a sense of wonder and awe. Glee is also a feeling of gratitude and appreciation for the good things in life. This is followed by the third G, which is being grateful. And gratitude is a feeling of thankfulness and appreciation for the good things in your life. While it might seem like a small thing, being grateful conspires the universe to create a profound impact on your overall well-being in the long run. And gratitude is more than just a fleeting emotion, it's a practice. When you regularly express gratitude, you shift your focus from what you don't have to what you have. This shift leads to a more positive outlook, increased happiness, and a stronger relationship. तो ग्रेटफुलनेस दिखाने की चीज नहीं है, वो प्रैक्टिस करने की चीज है. Expressing gratitude is all about practicing being that way. Okay. Just practicing being that way. The fourth G is being gracious. Now, graciousness is a quality that often goes unnoticed, but can significantly impact your interactions with the profound vibrations of the universe. It's more than just good manners. It's a mindset that involves kindness, courtesy, and a genuine desire to uplift others. That's what graciousness is all about. This is according to me, by the way. It can have many other meanings. If you go to internet, ChatGPT, Gemini, they will come with many interpretations of graciousness. This is according to me. It's a mindset that involves kindness, courtesy, and a genuine desire to uplift others. Graciousness is the ability to conduct oneself with dignity, charm, and consideration for others. It's about being polite, respectful, and appreciative, even in challenging situations. A gracious person is someone who is always willing to lend a helping hand, offer a kind word, and simply listen attentively. Then comes the fifth G. And fifth G is all about being generous. Gracious, generous. Generosity is a virtue that has the power to transform lives. It's more than just giving away material possessions. It's a mindset that involves sharing time, energy, and compassion. It's about giving freely without expecting anything in return. By the way, if you want anything in return, the first thing should be attention. That's the first thing. अगर लोगों ने attention देना शुरू कर दिया ना, वैसे ही आपकी लाइफ बदल जाएगी. Because they will align their cosmic energies, cosmic vibrations with your cosmic energies and your vibrations. And that resonation or resonance will create a supernatural being out of you. जैसे हम पढ़ रहे हैं ना, being becoming supernatural. It's just about living your life that way, thinking in those terms, always in that vibrations. So it's about giving freely without expecting anything in return. Why is generosity important? First, generosity strengthens bond with others. When you share your time, talent, or resources with an open heart, you foster trust, compassion, and gratitude. Acts of kindness not only deepens existing relationships, but also creates new ones. The second, generosity has a profound impact on your life and the lives of others. Giving back boosts your mood, reduces stress, and increases overall happiness. Studies have shown that generous acts release endorphins, which have mood boosting effects and increase your overall well-being and life satisfaction. The third thing is, by volunteering, donating, or simply helping others, you make a tangible difference in the world. It's visible actually. An act of generosity inspires others to be kind and compassionate, creating a ripple effect of positivity all around us. So, my dear angels, let me remind you once again, you are the architect of your destiny. The rest of your life is the best of your life. That's why you are here in this workshop tonight, to enrich and energize your life by harnessing the divine powers of 5G: gentleness, glee, gratitude, graciousness, and generosity. To consciously connect with the cosmic consciousness of the universe for your growth and prosperity on your journey towards infinite excellence, starting right here, right now. See, Napoleon Hill was talking about infinite intelligence. Then came John Grant and Richard Bandler with NLP. They started talking about infinite excellence. So both of them is talking about something which is infinite in nature, both intelligence and excellence. So the limitations that you see in intelligence and excellence is all created by you. आपको लगता है कि मैं तो इतने इंटेलिजेंट नहीं हूं इसलिए मेरे से नहीं होगा, या मेरे अंदर वो काबिलियत नहीं है तो I cannot achieve that excellence. Who said that? है ना? So you just need to change that. It's as simple as that. How can I? आपका इंटेलिजेंस इतना स्ट्रांग है, आपके नॉलेज के बाहर है. योर the knowledge that you have, it is not enough to measure your intelligence. लेकिन क्या था, हमारा ईगो बीच में आ जाता है. ईगो आके बोलता है कि तेरा इंटेलिजेंस इतना ही है, इतना ही, it is limited up to here. You and I can use hardly 1 to 2% of this instrument. Einstein managed to use up to 5%. और उस 1 to 2% को लेकर हम सोच रहे हैं उतना ही हमारा लिमिट है। 98% खाली पड़ा हुआ, हमने अभी उसकी इस्तेमाल ही नहीं किया। Probably we are using nowadays because other things are happening. Now you don't need to focus on those things which artificial intelligence can do. You don't need to calculate what calculators can do. All inventions are there to make your life easy, in the sense that now you can focus on things which really deserve your attention. Start focusing on that. That's why I say अपना intelligence का इस्तेमाल करो. AI is अपना intelligence. It's not artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a tool, just like a computer. आप अपना intelligence का इस्तेमाल करो. What are the things which you do not need to pay attention to? Those are the areas where you use AI or all the tools that you have. That is where your intelligence matters. That how you are using your intelligence to leverage all other tools that is available to you. This is what I'm talking about 5G. So my 5G is somewhat deeply connected with 35 years ago when Jim Rohn said to Tony Robbins, you are the average of 5 people you spend most of your time with. Start changing your association. It's high time. Find out people who are gentle, who are gleeful, who are gracious, who are generous, who are epitome of gratitude. ऐसे लोगों को ढूंढ ढूंढ के निकालो, उनके साथ नेटवर्किंग करो, and then you see what happens. Okay, interesting. What do you see possible for yourself now with this new awareness?
With this new awareness, anything and everything is possible. We have to discover our own power and potential.
Replace V with I, Shivan. जब सेशन लोगे तब V use करो. जब when you are sharing your insight, use I. Otherwise, it's not going to work on you. So don't lose those opportunities. है ना? Beautiful.
इवन हनुमान जी को भी जामवंत की जरूरत थी और हम सबको है. सॉरी, मेरे को भी है.
Wonderful. See, these cosmic powers, they are all your Jambuva. They are all there with you, already around you. All the frequencies are around you. आप instrument ले आओ and you can catch that frequency. If you have that instrument to catch that frequency, you can catch that frequency. All these frequencies are around you. चारों तरफ हैं. They're all around you. Anything and everything that you can think of is available in the forms of waves around you. दृश्य में अदृश्य. So
And
there are many
today's,
things you can't see with your eyes. Yeah, today's, yeah, carry on.
you tell then, I'll tell. What you are saying?
I was saying that Sar of Gita. जो
So that
अदृश्य
I
है, तो क्या दिखता है?
heard post that you said something.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you want to say, go ahead.
So I was saying that today's this SoundCloud recording that I've shared by Nitya Shanti, that's another level.
Hmm.
Uh, the gist is just be grateful for whatever it is. And he has repeated few phrases that we can say at any moment, at any circumstance, at any happening, and you'll feel the difference.
Brilliant.
Everything is perfect and fine. Just let it be. And whatever challenges are there, they'll pass on.
Hmm.
Just be grateful. And the simplest thing he has said that you can say simply thank you. And that's a lovely story, real life story of transformation.
Kapil is asking, where did you share it?
NLP and beyond. सुबह सुबह शेयर किया था अभी
Kapil
अभी
को
क्या हुआ है नित्य शांति जी ने ग्रुप में 24 आवर्स का लगा दिया है तो वो अभी तक देखती नहीं थी बीच बीच में कि वो पड़े होते थे ग्रुप में अभी वो गायब हो जाएगा 24 आवर्स में तो वो डेली का डेली देख रही हो and his teachings are another level teachings.
yeah, very profound, very wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, others quickly. Let's close this session. It's already 10:08. Rajeshwari.
So what I feel that for each and everything, I must have that what I say gratitude within me, and as you said, the cosmic energy. Again, after reading the Being Supernatural and listening the videos of Joe Dispenza and other manifestation coaches also, and your content also, what I have realized that power of silence, imagining my best means you can say the expectation should be best, my best thing. So in a single day, every day, what I feel that sitting with yourself, seeing your best life, best stories, remembering it, recalling it, that you have not achieved also, but doing and seeing. And when I have started doing, I'm seeing the result of that.
Hmm.
I'm seeing the result. I'm getting the things what I wanted. I'm getting the knowledge also. I'm promoting myself also. Ideas, support of so many people. Wherever I sit, I get the appreciation. Just because my intention is to help and grow.
Hmm.
I'm not attaching myself to anything. I just want to live my life at to the fullest potential. I know my potential. Because of that, I'm working day in, day out. I know for going on a different path, I have to work differently, not the same way of eating and waking up early. That I have to change so that people are noticing me. Yes, you are doing something different. Again, I have a habit of in my school, as I'm working on a big project, I know. So every day I tell to myself also in the school also, people are telling so many things. So I don't put that much of attention. If it is very essential, I listen. Otherwise, I don't listen. So when I am not in there what they are talking, then I say I'm working on some very big project, so I'm paying attention to the things, the rumors, as the principal sir has changed, new one has came, so many rumors and all that. I am least bothered. I know where I have to go and what I have to achieve. So I totally focused on that.
Beautiful, beautiful. You can ask one question to yourself. Like this is for all of you. That, like, why all these things are happening with me? Like,
Yes.
yeah, there are many things which are happening which are very unusual. For
Yes.
example, if we just talk about, see, reading this Joe Dispenza book, for example, or maybe reading this um the 5 types of wealth, or maybe watching this Joe Dispenza videos, or maybe any video which you just come across in YouTube. People, ask yourself why this is happening with you and happening with you right now. Why it didn't happen with you 2 years ago?
Yes.
So I survived the test, and that's why now I'm getting these as rewards.
Yes, so true. I agree. I agree.
Start appreciating those rewards. What is coming in my way? Actually ask yourself that यही क्यों हुआ आज मेरे साथ? Like these are things which I have kept for batch 4 of this wonderful training program, wonderful workshop. The question is why this is happening with you. Just take out 2-3 incidents from the day, from your day. Something which was unusual, but good. Not only unusual, but they have some very good vibration, very high vibration that are happening with you. Ask yourself, मेरे साथ ही ऐसा क्यों हुआ? मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, भरत ढूंढ ढूंढ के पता नहीं कहाँ से इंफॉर्मेशन लेके आते हैं, मेरे साथ शेयर करते हैं, पिनाकी ये भी आपके लिए बहुत अच्छा होगा, पिनाकी ये भी कर लो, पिनाकी वो भी कर लो। मैं सोचता रहता हूँ कि भरत ये मेरे साथ क्यों शेयर कर रहा है, मतलब भरत को ये इंस्ट्रक्शन कॉस्मोस क्यों दिया कि आप इस इंफॉर्मेशन को लेके पिनाकी के साथ शेयर करें। ऐसा तो नहीं कि मैंने भरत को बोला कि भरत ढूंढ ढूंढ के निकालो। He is doing it voluntarily.
Yes.
So I'm asking myself, यार क्या होगा, क्यों हो रहा है? You just take up 2-3 such incidents, because such miraculous incidents are happening, miracles are happening in your day every day. 2 से 3 miracle तो हो ही रहा है, maybe more than that, because I could see almost 15-20 now. You just pick up 2-3 of them and ask yourself, why me? मेरे साथ ही ये क्यों हुआ? Something real good. Ask yourself, मेरे साथ ही ये क्यों हुआ? Sometimes you won't believe it that why this happened with you. That is where you need to tell yourself that you have qualified to receive those blessings, receive those divine blessings. You qualified. Universe has already tested you. आपको शायद पता भी नहीं चला, आपने कब वो एग्जामिनेशन दिया, उसका इवैल्यूएशन भी हो गया, आपको मार्क्स भी मिल गए, प्रोग्रेस रिपोर्ट भी आ गया, और आपको पता भी नहीं. You just got reward. Start asking these questions. Right? Thank you so much sharing, Bharat, Rajeshwari. Yes, Bharat bhai.
सर कॉस्मिक एनर्जी का जो ये algorithm है इस वर्क similarly to Facebook and YouTube algorithm. Facebook, YouTube, you search, keep on searching things, then it starts showing you the same kind of information. Likewise, the cosmic energy algorithm works also. If you look for the similar kind of things, it start reflecting your life in some or other ways. It could be some kind of some opportunity. It could be some kind of information. It could be some kind of assistant. It could be some kind of any resource. Those things happens, and our reticular activator system will start working and will find those things around us. They were there only, but till that time it were filtered out. But now we are focusing on those things. Now they appear in our life as we go on working on our towards goals. So that is how the cosmic energy algorithm works. That is what I feel. So the more you work towards things you want to have, the more cosmic will energy will help you to achieve those things.
Absolutely. Beautifully summarized. मजा आ गया. With real life examples. Yes, couple, showstopper.
For me, I think the most important thing is what I have captured today is that these 5 Gs, I have to focus more carefully on them, more consciously, sorry, not carefully, to inculcate these qualities like continuously so they are there. So they're continuously established. And then the second thing is I have to find other people around me who are also established in these qualities and network with them so that it creates the manifold kind of effect and uplifts myself. So that is what my take on this thing is today. That's what I've like taken from today's session.
You got it. As simple as that and as straightforward as that. Absolutely.
Thank you, Pinaki. Thank you, myself.
Yes, you karo. Like after every session, I just tell myself, I stand in front of the mirror and tell myself, "Kya baat hai? Kya kamal kar diya aaj tu." And it really gives me a lot of high vibrations and great feel before I go to bed. Okay, let's disperse and connect tomorrow, same time. Okay, bye.